Hey guys, Chris Zaldain here, and we are talking about forward-facing sonar. In this video, I want to take you through my setups here and also kind of explain some of the benefits of forward-facing sonar. So let's get right into it. Forward-facing technology is literally a forward-facing sonar beam that is projected in sheet-like appearances, both vertically and horizontally, that shows you in a live image of exactly what's going on underneath the water. On top of the fact that you could also pan around with your trolling motor, so you could literally see behind the boat, 360 degrees around the boat with a simple, heel down or toe down of your trolling motors. Down here to the left, I have a Lowrance HDS 12 with active target. Now the special thing here, you can kind of see how my display is set up. Of course, we're off the water, so all you see is noise here, but I have this in scout mode. And if you take a look over here, the transducer that drives this screen is mounted on my power pole move. This cord is then strung along into my storage area here, and it goes to an active target black box that's mounted on the firewall. From that black box, it projects that image to this screen right here. So what is scout mode? What is landscape mode? What is perspective mode? Essentially, that sheet of transducer beam I was talking about is horizontal. It works really, really well in that 10 feet, 12 feet or less. We all know bass live on the bank. So when I'm cruising along the bank, I will particularly look at this scout mode, and it shows me all the little rocks. It shows me where the shoreline ends. If there's a little clump of reeds or tules or trees hanging in the water, it shows that really nice in that horizontal mode. So moving down the shaft of this trolling motor here, I have the original Garmin Live Scope. This happens to be an LVS 34 setup. It's a more traditional vertical sheet of sonar, and as I pan my trolling motor around, this vertical sheet is moving all around, including behind the boat. Wherever this trolling motor head is faced, I could see as well. So when we make those vertical presentations with that drop shot or that big jig or a nice swim bait down there on Lake OHIV, this winter I'm gonna go down there and fish 35, 45 feet of water, no problem, and see all these fish down there, up to 60, 70, 80, 90 feet of water, no problem. So this is a Garmin 126 unit here. It is ultra crisp, ultra clear, and I have that on that nice vertical mount here. Again, in conjunction with this fish obsessed mount, there's a couple settings in here that I could get into on the water a little bit deeper, but just having that forward facing beam in conjunction with that horizontal beam, there's literally no stone unturned, really. I mean, I'm able to look both vertically, horizontally with this setup right here. Using these supplied interference blockers here, essentially it's just a magnet here that helps cut down on the interference when you have all this transducer activity. It really allows me to see a very crisp image, and that is very key when we're up there fishing the Great Lakes for smallmouth a lot of times. One important thing about forward-facing technology and the way you mount your transducers, you really need to think about the fishery you're on, the fisheries you plan on fishing. Let's say you're up there on the Great Lakes. I selected a 52-inch trolling motor shaft, to keep those transducers in the water. If you fish a lake that gets a lot of wave activity due to wind or boat traffic, you might want to think about a longer shaft trolling motor where you could kind of safely maneuver around and also keep these transducers in the water. That right there is just a kind of a quick look of the way I set things up.